You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building today from Insecure. Goes by the name of Ellis, so you might know him as Lawrence.
Give this man a round of applause, standing ovation to Lawrence. Ladies and gentlemen.
Sit down.
Why are you cheering so crazy?
Because Lawrence, man, you know, you watch TV a lot, and a lot of times on TV you don't see the roles reversed. And on Insecure, Lawrence is a good man who was just out trying to find him a nice job so he could take care of him and his woman.
Right.
And his woman cheated on him with a music producer.
Okay, now let's go back a little bit.
And then Lawrence went out and had revenge sex.
Whoa.
Some random chick, not a random, it was a girl that
the
was
bank
liking
teller,
you.
Tasha the bank teller.
Tasha the bank teller, but you had played Tasha, cut her to the side, put her to the side because you had a girl.
Yeah.
Respectful.
But let's back up for a second. How long was Lawrence unemployed?
Why? 4 years.
I just want to ask a question. 4 years unemployed.
Yeah.
But he's
so
black.
hold on.
It's hard to get a job.
Was your woman taking care of you during that time and holding you down and paying the bills? Because that's a good woman.
So he had savings, he had unemployment, and then yes, she was also helping out.
Okay, now let's talk about her birthday.
Okay.
Being that your woman was supporting you for 4 years, the main breadwinner.
Okay.
It's her birthday. She comes home. What are you doing?
I'm on the couch. I had a bad day.
No plan.
No, I had a plan. The plan just got canceled. He had a plan. The plan just got canceled.
Why? It got canceled or he canceled it?
He canceled it.
I feel like you're trying to justify her cheating.
I'm
Here's the
not
thing. I just want you to know. I just want you to know is I have been around. Listen, now this show has been over for 2.5, 3 months.
Okay.
And I done probably been in about 15, 20 different cities. And do you know that women's number one excuse
For cheating is because you ain't have a job.
is because Lawrence ain't have a job.
4 years though, and you on the couch. It's not even like you was out going hard.
But what does that have to do with cheating?
Exactly.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with cheating. But you came in here talking about he's a good man. He's doing.
He
this,
was
he's doing
a good
that.
man.
And it's not just that you didn't have a job. It's
Okay.
also the neglect of you didn't even plan anything. You at home on the couch playing video games.
So you
doing
think it was
nothing.
okay for her to
It's
cheat?
her
Is
birthday.
that what you're saying?
That's
No,
what it
I'm
sounds
trying
like.
to put things in perspective because
It's
it's
not
not
perspective,
like
though.
it's not like the relationship was so
But
great.
where's the perspective?
Lawrence,
Not
talk
having
to
a
him.
job and cheating. Well, I'm not sure where the perspective is.
My main thing was him not planning anything, and that is really kind of whack.
So by your
Like,
logic,
your
Angela
girl-
Yee, if a man has more money than a girl and the girl don't have a job, he should be entitled to cheat.
No, my logic is for 4 years you sitting at home on the couch doing nothing. It's your woman's birthday. At least make her feel special and plan something.
He
If
was
that
doing
means,
stuff,
And
though.
if not, then what?
But I'm saying is that what it is that she was in a vulnerable position at that time.
Oh, now she was in the vote.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between men and women.
wow.
Men cheat just to cheat for the physicality of it. For women, there's something missing.
Not
and,
Lawrence.
And with Lawrence, there was something missing.
Lawrence
I'm sorry.
could have slept with Tasha because Tasha was making you
There
feel
was
like a
some-
real
there was
man.
something
Tasha
missing.
wasn't
In
pressing
episode
you.
2, episode 3?
Come on, man.
Early.
There was something missing. Let's just keep it real with your character. He was messing up.
All right, but
you
then
gotta take
he doesn't. But
responsibility
okay,
for those
okay.
things.
So let me ask you this. So
She
then he
wasn't
starts
even
to put it
staying
together.
at the house. She had moved out basically.
But who moved out?
well, she was, staying with her
But then he
friends.
started putting it together.
Yeah,
See, here's
right.
the thing. She didn't cheat when he was on the couch. She didn't cheat when he was working at Best Buy. Well, she cheated when he was working on Best Buy. But she waited to cheat until
When you got your life together.
the life was together.
Yeah.
Like he got a haircut.
Yeah.
He,
A good
he,
job.
he could fill his tank up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then she was
But
like,
those
you know
seeds
what?
got planted when he was messing up. Let's be clear. those seeds got
He is
planted.
standing up for the
I-
ladies
all I hear is a
today.
I'm
bunch of
just saying, I don't
justification
like the fact-
for women committing adultery.
And the real problem is this. People are okay when men cheat. It seems like it's excusable. It's okay.
Lawrence
But a
didn't
woman
cheat,
does
though.
it. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm saying in general. But a woman does it, and it's like inexcusable and the world unforgivable. But when a woman cheats, men be like, "Oh, she's not holding him down. She's not keeping it together.
Listen,
she's not excused.
we're
She got to
talking-
stick by her man."
We're talking about this specific situation. In this situation, she was dead wrong for cheating on Lawrence. Dead wrong. Now, did you know people were going to gravitate towards the character of Lawrence the way they did?
No, my showrunner, Prentice.
Salute to Princess.
Hey,
Yeah,
Prentice.
man. P was like, yo, this last scene, I'm just telling you, like, it's just gonna bring it all in perspective. It's the payoff. It's the big payoff. And so he kept saying it. But when you're in it, it's a bubble. So you really we don't know. We think it's hot. We think, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, people gonna love this. They might not love this. And then it was just one of those things that, like, I mean, it hit.
We were very passionate about this show. Everything.
And it's
that
a
we
lot
did.
of Lawrences out there
Watching
too.
it.
It's a lot of Lawrences out there, and I think that's what's like dope. Is like and I mean that in a way that like now the more I'm out and just about, like, people walk up and they're like, yo, I'm Lawrence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, in some way, I've been in this dark spot. I wasn't in the job I wanted. My relationship wasn't going the way I wanted. but then like I got this little thing and then this happened and all of a sudden, you know what I mean? They find out like their life unraveling because of a girl did this or whatever it may be. And so it's amazing how like, you know, it's crazy to think that like our story or that story of a young black man hasn't even been told when it's not just a one-off. It's something that's out there.
Now, have you ever had to cheat on an ex for revenge?
Have I ever had to cheat on an ex for revenge?
The way Issa did you?
No.
So foul.
Could you forgive a woman for cheating, you think?
No.
Really?
No.
Not for any reason whatsoever?
Damn.
That I don't agree with. It depends what level of the relationship. Like if you're married, that's probably not forgivable. But if you just like together, like me, because like me and the
but
mother.
What's together? What's
me and
together?
the mother of my child been together. Mother of my 2 children. We've been together for 18 years. We're married now.
Okay.
But you know, we've been together since high school.
Right.
I did dirt. She did dirt. You know what I mean?
She cheated with a guy with a bigger penis too.
She did. And I bought Magna RX pills off the back of the Source magazine to try to make my
That's the
penis
worst.
bigger.
It didn't work
Like,
out,
why does this
obviously.
feel bigger than it used to?
I mean,
walls.
listen, I think when you're talking about when you're talking about a relationship that young, I think that's a completely different story. But Issa and Lawrence are late 20s, early 30s. I mean, you know what I mean?
right.
Like I feel like
But they're not married.
they're not, but they've been together through the bullshit. I feel like if you're gonna do it, you did it when you were 20, when they first got together.
And y'all
when they were
common law
20.
marriage because y'all live together.
Yeah.
But people do make mistakes sometimes. I mean, listen, there's people who have cheated and learned that they'll never do that again.
Yes.
But not for you.
Not for you.
But so you never cheated?
Yeah, no. I've learned that mistake. I was saying yes. I've learned my lesson.
Because sometimes cheating can make you realize, oh my God, this was so
You
wrong.
effed up
I
and you
don't
don't
want to
wanna
hurt
lose
this
that thing.
person.
Yeah, you don't want to lose what you got.
So in real life, you did to your woman what Issa did to you?
It wasn't in that same way.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't like my girl's life wasn't like. Well, that don't even make it better.
Right.
Is it the woman you with now?
No.
Oh, okay, got you.
Slow down.
No.
Let's not do that.
No. But I have cheated before.
Right.
And I felt like shit afterwards. It was a horrible move, and I realized it. And you know, I was young, and so I did do it again. But but I learned from that. Yeah, I mean, there's growth. I mean, we're human. That's just real.
I do feel like it's always expected that women forgive a man for cheating, but when men act like they can't forgive a woman.
It depends on the situation and the scenario. And did you give him head or not?
Men act like you gave up on him.
Yo, that's actually a good question. Yo, so we did this thing. Me, Princess, and Yvonne did this thing last week.
We love Yvonne. Shout out to Yvonne.
Yeah,
She's hilarious.
She's great, man. With Stephanie Beatrice. Anyway, she's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She hosts this podcast thing, and
She's
we
on
were
some
on
other
it.
show that doesn't get nominated for Golden Globes.
They got their globe.
Yeah,
they got their
do.
globe.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
But she did this thing, and so it came up last week. Like, where is that line? Is it when a woman gives a dude head?
Yes.
Or is it when, like, what is your threshold of cheating? Like, if people just making out, is that cool? Whatever.
What about in the strip club? Is that cheating if you get
a dance?
No,
that's
you
not
get
cheating.
head in a strip club.
That's cheating.
If you get head in the strip club,
From
like
a stripper that you just pay for.
That's
girls
cheating.
get head in strip clubs?
No, I'm talking about a guy.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm sure girls could too.
No, that ain't cheating. She should never find out about that.
So the whole conversation was if a girl lets a dude hit from the back, that's deep, right?
Hopefully.
That can go either way though, because
But
the
of
back
course
is a
that's
very
cheating.
intimate position, but it's also a very disrespectful position because it's like I'm not having sex with you face to face.
But it's penetration. Penetration is penetration.
What are you saying about
You get it from
what?
the-
I mean, it's cheating regardless. What you mean, forgiving?
But there's something about it is cheat regardless, but there's something about it that even heightens it.
Yeah.
Because you
You
let
think so?
No, head is the worst.
Head is the worst,
Head is
man.
the worst.
Because it
Yeah.
sounds worse.
Because you got to think
All
about
you
it.
do is suck my dick. This just sounds
Nah,
bad.
yeah, can't head
Now
is
bust
the
it
worst,
all over
man.
her
But that's
face.
why
There was
guys
nothing.
ask questions. Guys be like, "Did you give him head?
Right.
How big was he? You know what I mean? You need the whole facts.
And then if he goes on your face, that's like, it's just,
Oh, don't do that to me, man.
It's just-
Don't do that
oh
to
my
me,
goodness.
man.
It's
Don't
just-
do that
But would
to
you
me.
rather it be on her face or she swallow though? What's
No, man.
Oh,
Now we gotta get
love.
divorced. We getting divorced now.
It's all
We getting
bad.
divorced. We getting divorced. Because you don't respect me because you ain't even lie to me. Why would you tell me that?
but I wouldn't even want to know. That's
Why would you
that's
tell
the
me
thing.
that?
I
Why
don't
would you
know.
tell me
You
that?
cheated.
You ask mad
I
questions.
don't even want to know what you did. You cheated. Word?
Yes, you do. Because
No,
you're
I
not
don't.
going to keep on asking.
No,
So
I
you just
don't.
keep moving?
If I forgive, I don't want to know. Because I can't live
Oh,
with
you
that.
forgive.
I would forgive.
You're a bigger man than me.
I wouldn't want to know because I wouldn't want to see and visualize that every time.
What if she's like, look, we just had sex in the shower a couple of times. It's not
All right, okay, all right.
Why
Sex
the-
in the shower
Why
is-
the shower?
I don't know, because it just sounds like steamy.
That's your spot. Clean.
Like you want to be in the shower?
I'm
Like
just
that's
saying,
when it's real?
I feel like it sounds worse because it sounds like they really have passionate sex in the shower. It just feels worse for a man.
Passionate sex.
Now, Jay, has the success of Insecure surprised you? Black show, HBO. Very black content.
You know, I don't want to say it surprised me. Again, you know, when we're in it, we all wanted amazing things. You know what I mean? I think we all would joke with each other about whether it's doing this show or that show or getting nominated for something. So like we all hoped, right? But then like when it actually happened, I think it kind of took all of us by. I think we were all a little surprised, all a little shocked that it like actually hit the way it did.
It took a while to make though, right? Didn't it take like 7 years or something?
Yeah, I mean, Issa had been on it. You know, if you go back to the web series days, I think she started the web series in like maybe 07, maybe not. Yeah, maybe 07, 08, something like that. I think is when she actually started the web series. So when you go back, I mean, it's definitely had it's had a trajectory for a while.
Did you have that role the whole time?
Like, no, I came in late. So I finished the game, and then when I left the game, I went and auditioned maybe a month after I finished the game, got it. We booked the pilot, or we shot the pilot maybe 2 months after that, and then we waited for the writers to write. So, you know, it took them about 6 months to get all the episodes done. Shot all of May, all of June, and then came out in October. So, I mean, it's been a minute. I mean, from the time HBO picked it up to the time it aired was probably a year and some change.
Has it been life-changing? Because I don't even remember you from the game.
Oh, no, I remember.
But I'm sure you walked down the street and it's like, Lawrence!
It's a mix. I mean, yeah, it has been life-changing. I think it's been life-changing in the way that, like, the audience, although a lot of the same audience is there, it's also now widened quite a bit. Like, the first time, I'll probably never forget this, but a white cat ran up on me in a Whole Foods in Hollywood, like, 3 months ago and was like, "Hey, you Lawrence. You're Lawrence. I'm Lawrence." And I was like, "Wait, what? Like, what you talking about?" And it was just crazy. Like that was, you know, because the game was a completely different audience. So like it's interesting to see like how now that bubble has expanded.
Gotcha.
And just in Houston, I was in Houston for Super Bowl this weekend, and people were walking up to me in the stadium who none of them were black.
Yeah, I saw you went to the Super Bowl.
And I was blown away.
Who were you rooting for?
Atlanta.
Oh,
You from Atlanta?
Nah, but you know, I was
Oklahoma?
down there for the show. I'm from Oklahoma, but I was down there on the show for a long time. So
Gotcha.
yeah. I mean, I will say, like, seeing Brady do that was pretty amazing. Though. But
It was a good game.
It was
a good
great
game. It was. I think it was
It's
the
a good
best
game
Super
for you to
Bowl
go to.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
Do people ever see you and be like, "Yo, man, I like how you was hitting Shorty from the back in that last episode"?
Bruh, I had some cats. I had an Uber or the black cat with a black cat sitting in the back. These fools followed me down my street. I parked in front of my house. These cats roll down the window and
What
they like,
Tasha?
"Yo, you the GOAT! You the GOAT, Lawrence!
God.
You the GOAT!" Yo, it was the funniest thing ever.
Well, it was a
Ever.
real cliffhanger because I can't wait to see if he gets back together with her next season
What do
or
you
what's
want?
going to happen. I would love for them to get back together.
Yeah.
I would. But sometimes I think that if you can't forgive it, it might not ever work out. So
She
it
gotta
might
suffer.
drag it out.
She got to
But
suffer for a few episodes.
What would
Yeah.
you do? Yeah, you would just go right back?
if I were you,
No. Your situation, what would you do? If it was your situation?
no, I don't. I definitely wouldn't go right back. I don't think you should. I think that
you would drag it out?
Yeah, you
That's
have
right.
to drag it out. You have to make somebody suffer and realize that they did wrong and make them do everything they have to do to win you back to see if they're serious.
Why not just move on?
Well, it depends.
Because she loves you.
I mean, let's keep it real
And
though.
you love her.
Loves you.
The character, but she did do a lot. It's not like she wasn't a great girlfriend before that.
She cheated
really
with a
was.
record producer. She got smutted out in the studio, bro.
And then a lotion pump is what brought it all back.
Come on, man.
And she also admitted it when she didn't have to. And she cut, and it happened one time.
Wait,
and
hold
then,
on. She admitted it?
Yeah, she told him what happened. She didn't have to say that she slept with him.
No, Lawrence found out because
I thought you just saw that he
Nah,
texted her,
he
but I
found
didn't.
out.
I thought
So
you
she
asked
was
her,
go- so hold
because
on.
she could have not admitted that they had
Even if
sex.
she lied, let's say she lied, right? Let's say she didn't say it. You think Lawrence would have believed her? The text
I
message
think people
was
believe.
there.
I think people believe what they want to believe.
you see how women do? You see how they do?
That's just, I mean, you just all circling all around it. It's just all, anyway, you just don't want to go there.
And let's keep it real.
I'm like,
Did you
Ain't gonna be
cheat?
wrong.
Believe what you want to believe.
But let's keep it real. It happened one time.
Alternative
It's
facts.
It's not like it was
It's
an
all-
ongoing relationship.
It don't matter.
You know.
It was an ongoing
If you suck
relationship.
dick
Slept with
once,
him
you a
one
dick
time.
sucker.
Yeah, but it was emotional.
What?
I mean, but then she just completely cut him off after that. She wasn't even trying to speak to him or see him.
That's true.
How are those sex scenes? Are they awkward at all?
Yeah, they awkward. Yeah, I mean, it's 20 people in there. You know what I'm saying? You got lighting guys and boom guys, and you butt naked. And
you got a cocksock?
And you got a cocksock.
What did Tasha have on? Because there ain't really much you can put back there.
They give him a little strip. It's kind of like a
dam?
It's kind of like, what?
You know, like the dental dam they put for like when you perform oral sex on a woman.
Just to cover the
it's
crack?
like a woman's condom, but it's like a dental dam. It's like rectangular.
I never heard of that.
No.
He's freaking, yo.
Yeah,
What?
what?
You guys, I have a podcast called Lip Service. We talk about sex all the time. I know a lot about
dental
sex.
dam?
Yeah, it's called the dental dam. I'll show you what it looks like.
This look more like
It stops to come from coming. Like a dam, you know, a dam stops the water.
Yeah, it's a dam.
This is so,
Stops
I
to
mean,
come in
maybe
this
this is
track.
the same thing. All right, so it looks kind of like a maxi pad, but it's skinnier. It's like this.
Oh, so you know
And
what a maxi
it's
pad is.
taped in front. I mean, I've been to CVS on an errand or two.
So what do they do? They cover the woman's crack or something?
Yeah, so it covers everything.
You still see them cheeks, though. You saw Tasha's cheeks. Now, let me ask a question. 200 in real life.
Yeah.
See, this is a
$200.
dental dam, just so you can see what it looks like.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that.
For everybody who's never seen a dental dam.
So $200 head or $400 to smash. Which one you taking in real life? That happened to young Lawrence in the show.
I mean, I'd like to keep my cash, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pay strippers for that.
And on the show he did. On the show he got offered 20. He didn't know either. He got offered $20 per head and $400 to smash.
I would go with the lesser of two evils. I mean, the lesser of two evils.
The cheaper one.
The cheaper one.
That
Well, Lawrence ain't have a job in a while.
Well, how's he gonna pay for this?
He didn't have a job in a
Right.
while, so.
That happened to me once too in the strip club. Gave the girl $20. That's the first time I ever got head. I think. Gave her
It was only
$20.
$20.
Shit, cracker?
Damn.
It's the 90s.
She just licked the tip.
Like, you know, and I didn't realize that she only did it during the duration of one song. So I got it in the middle of the song. So when it was like over in like 45 seconds, I'm like, "What's up?" She was like, "You gotta give me another 20." I had another 20. So that's that.
That's effed up. It would have been a short song or something, but it was just half your song.
Now let's talk about another reason that you're up here, because we know you're working with AMFAR for this National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day.
Today.
Yeah,
Yes.
you said that the best time to do it is the best opportunity to highlight it is during Black History Month.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you elaborate on that?
I think that, I think that it's a month where there's a lot of awareness going on. People seem to be just a little more in touch with our culture, our community, our culture. We seem to be a little more connected and a little more in touch with each other, I feel like, during this month. And so, I think in a month where awareness is heightened about Black people in general and about our culture and our ancestry and the things that we've done, I think that this is a great time to bring up, something that's affecting our community and also bring us together around it and find a way to stop it.
It affects our community disproportionately too.
Massively.
So is that the reason, like, Black people and AIDS are kind of synonymous with each other at this point because of the rates being so high?
I mean, at this point, I think it's something like more than half of the cases of new HIV infection rates are African Americans, but we're only 13% of the population.
I had some stats in
The
here.
South is alarmingly, the rates in the South are.
Atlanta was real high.
The rates in the South are crazy high.
Because it gets real hot in the South. It's too hot to wear condoms sometimes down south.
You always got to put a condom.
But once
on,
it gets
bro.
over 100 degrees,
But
man,
you
that little
put-
piece of rubber on you in the middle
on,
of the day,
man.
kind of harsh, man.
They said
Yeah,
one or
but
two
I-
Black gay men nationally were diagnosed with HIV in their lifetime.
Yeah, I actually learned
So
a
they're
lot
not
about
a
this.
couple
We
then.
did a lot of stuff last year for HIV/AIDS awareness. So
Right.
let me tell you, getting tested for HIV was probably one of the like I went and got tested, and I'm like, okay, I know I don't have it, but then you're like, but what if? Like, you never ever
You
know.
never
That's-
know, and it's not about and I think that's the one of the big stigmas and like something that I think we also need to erase. So thank you guys, for bringing me on here to talk about it. But I think that's something that we have to erase is that this doesn't have to do with sexuality. If you're having sex, the person you're having sex with is having sex, and you don't know who they had sex with.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, this is just about everybody being aware, getting tested, being smart. So if you decide you want to, it's 102 degrees in the South and you don't want to wear a condom that day, at least you and whoever you having sex with know that both y'all done been tested.
Know the status.
And you
Baby,
can
let's
do
go
whatever
get
you want.
tested and get some
test.
ice cream after.
You can do the earwax test. You know what the earwax test is, right?
What's the earwax?
You dig in your ear, you put a little wax on your finger, you stick it in a pum pum. If she jumps, stay away. Same thing with guys. Dig in your ear, put it in his butt. If he jumps, stay away.
I'm confused.
If you're listening out there, kids, do not listen to that. It does not work.
This kid's going to be playing with earwax in school all day.
I don't have HIV or AIDS. I'm doing the earwax test all my life.
This guy's
right?
a jerk.
Now.
But it is important to go and get tested, and it doesn't take any time at all.
No time. There's tons of resources in the community. They're free, a lot of these tests. And, finding out, the earlier you find out, the better. And finding out is not a death sentence. I think that's also something that we need to stress.
I like the fact that HIV rates among black women in the U.S. have declined.
They have declined.
They have declined.
What do you think the reason for that is?
There could be more awareness though, because I do feel
more
like
people getting tested and checking out.
More people being aware of the different ways that you can prevent.
Yeah,
more men being
diseases.
Honest about the fact that they're going both ways.
Could be
they're
that,
like men and women.
I do think protection.
I do think too. I mean, I think culturally, I think women are a little more apt to go find out what's wrong with them and go check their health.
Yeah, we go to the doctor.
They go to the doctor.
Men don't be going to the doctor till some
green
guts
I'm a
coming out of your
hypochondriac.
penis.
And I think, but that's few and far between for us. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something that, and that's across health in general. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your cholesterol levels or your kidneys or whatever it is, like we don't go to the doctor nearly as much as we should.
Right.
Part of that is our lack of access to health care. Right. So this is a systemic thing, and it's not just about wanting to know or not know. This is also about like finding ways to make sure that our community is covered.
Absolutely.
Now, what made you embrace this cause? Because a lot of people don't embrace it unless they have it or they know someone who has it.
I lost an uncle in the early 90s
to
AIDS, and I've had another family member live with HIV since the late 90s.
Wow.
So
he's not Magic Johnson.
No, not Magic. He ain't got magic pockets.
Yeah, that's the other stigma. You got to have magic money to live with AIDS.
And you don't.
Yeah.
And that's, and I think that, and again, we're talking 97, 98, so 20 years later.
Wow.
And lives a full, healthy life, goes to work every single day, takes care of some of my nieces and nephews. So, like, this is, this again, like, I think that we've created all these stigmas, and some of them have spent out of jokes, and some of them are spent out of the rhetoric that we see from news and from media. But the reality is, like, you can function, you can live, you can have a fully productive life. You need to find out, and you need to know as soon as possible.
And if you have it, you need to let people know before you have intercourse with them, just so they can have the option.
Yeah, it's the power of choice. Like, don't take away nobody's power of choice.
Right. Also, family members, if you have a family member that uses drugs, because my uncle passed away from AIDS, and he was shooting his thing, and it was dirty needles.
Yeah.
But you should definitely check, and if you have family members, encourage them to check as well. And this is a myth. If your wife gets checked, that doesn't mean you clear.
Absolutely.
Who said that's a myth?
Go get
Why
checked.
are you making? Who said that's a myth though? I don't know why do you think that's a myth?
What?
To me, that's common sense. If I got one partner,
but I think some people don't understand
People don't understand that.
I think, but
he's agreeing with it though.
I know if I got one partner and it's all
And they ain't got it, then I ain't got it.
the only person I'm having sex with. If she don't got it, I don't got it, right?
But here's the so now we got to go back to behavior. Okay. How many monogamous relationships are we seeing nowadays? We're not celebrating monogamous relationships like we used to. My parents been together 35 years. So yes, if my mom goes and gets tested, my dad ain't got nothing to worry about. He's like, yo, I'm good. For the last at least 32 years.
But if you dating somebody like Issa, you never know.
And Lawrence might need to go get tested.
There you go.
I'm with you. And vice
Did she
versa.
use a condom on that?
I don't know. That's the other thing we don't know. Did she?
Well, we cut into it. So, people ask this all the time, and we cut into those sex scenes. So we don't necessarily know where, how soon, how long they've been having
Would that be
sex.
one of the first questions you ask? Like, did you?
I know Yvonne actually brought it up in her sex scenes. Yeah, she definitely brought it up. I mean,
Yvonne wanted people to wear condoms for fake sex scenes?
No.
What?
No. She asked about her and Jared in their sex scenes. Were they wearing?
Now let me ask you that, because that was another debate we had up here. Because she was dating a guy on the show, and at one time he let another man perform oral sex on him.
I thought that was you at first when you walked in there. I was about to ask because I haven't seen the show.
No, he isn't one. But anyway, in
he
college,
actually lives here. Langston, the guy who plays Jared.
Yes.
Actually, he's a comedian. He lives here in New York.
I would think
he
he'd live in
let
Atlanta.
somebody perform oral sex on him once in college.
Okay.
Let her know. Is that gay? Does that make you gay, or is that just one experience? Because we had a whole debate about that up here.
He's thinking.
Are you thinking about the time it happened to you? You got real deep in thought just now, Jay.
No.
But I'm saying it's one time and he realized he didn't like it.
No. I just I think that, that depends on where you come from. I don't know.
What do
I'm
you mean where
asking
you come
you.
from?
I mean, in my mind,
Coming
yeah.
from Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
If you let a man suck your penis.
But it only happened one time. And
don't
then
But what
matter.
does the number of times have to do with anything?
Well, he
Cheating
did it.
is one time.
That's
Does
it.
that mean it's okay?
But does that mean you're a cheater for life?
No, it doesn't mean
All
you're a
right, so
cheater
then
for life.
he's not, because let's say
That means you have cheating on your resume for life.
Right, but that doesn't mean that is
No, man.
What about if you're in jail?
That's just
You got a 10-year
that's just you adapting to your environment.
That was a great. Did y'all watch Atlanta? That was a great.
Yeah.
They
Absolutely.
did that joint in Atlanta.
They
That was
call
the
that
second
gay for
episode.
stay.
Just adapting to your environment. Now you're in a relationship with a white woman.
I am in a relationship.
Now, do you ever fear that black women will get a hold of that information and turn on you? Because we've seen
Get
a
a
lot of that
hold of
lately.
it.
I don't.
You just,
I don't.
You just gave it to
But I
him.
mean, pictures out. I've seen pictures.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in a very happy relationship.
As you should be, regardless of
and-
race.
And that's just where I leave it. I don't really worry about anything
Yeah.
else, and
Right.
that's it.
Because like they'll be like,
I think for me, we give so much of ourselves in what we do, no matter what side of this industry you're on. And so for me, a relationship is something that, and again, going back to like my parents, they've been together for so long. Like a relationship to me is probably the most important thing I think that two people can have.
Mm-hmm.
And so I value privacy. I value respect of not only myself, but whoever I'm with. And so, I think that's just kind of where it lies. Like
If you
I don't
start worrying about what people think, and
I
that's
think
what
there's
really
just
makes
certain things, I think everybody has to have their boundaries of what they're willing to give and what they're not willing to give. And everybody's boundary is different. And that's cool. And that's what makes us individuals. And that's what is also a part of our art and, makes us who we are. And so I think that, everybody has their boundaries and mine is just, I keep my personal life personal.
Yeah, because I remember like when the show was over, they put the pictures out and I was like, oh, here come the backlash. But it wasn't really no backlash.
I mean, again, I feel like I keep things personal. You know what I mean? I just think that like
Keep things private.
I keep things private. Yeah.
I agree with that. Charlamagne doesn't ever put out pictures of his wife or anything.
She's a black woman, though. I just want to throw that out there.
Congratulations. Listen. Congratulations.
I never put my relationship out there like that, and everybody thinks I'm a lesbian, I'm single, but I always say I have a boyfriend. But
for me, and here's the
they say
thing.
all the time.
And
she must like women.
I
'cause
never
she
heard
doesn't-
lesbian though.
I also
Slip on my comments.
don't mind. I also think there's something a bit magical, if you will, about the mystery. You don't know, and you don't need to know.
Did you just say your white woman is magic?
No.
He said magical.
No. What I said is whether I'm with a white woman or not is a mystery.
True,
and
true,
it's something that it's a question.
Got you.
Well, you don't know. You may know. You may not know. You don't. You know what I mean? And so who I'm actually in a relationship with, nobody really knows.
Do
But
producers
me.
try to tell you to keep it a secret? Because how back in the day when you
Trying to keep what secret?
Just you being with a white woman. Because you're on a black show with black women.
But who said I was?
Oh, okay.
There you go.
No, I'm with you.
I'm just being honest.
Listen,
I'm being honest.
I get it. I respect the privacy. I'm the same way.
I'm just being, but in all honesty, you know what I mean. Like I've never come out and like just waved this banner that I'm in a relationship.
Now let me ask you this: for the new season, have y'all started filming?
No, we start in April.
Okay, so somehow, somewhere, you guys are still going to be connected with each other if you're on the new season.
Maybe, I don't know.
You don't even know what's
I
in the
actually don't
script.
know. No, they're writing now. They're about 4 episodes in. I imagine that they'll have to at the absolute least cross paths, friendships, right? Because they have friends in common. They got maybe a bank account that they need to figure out. You know what I mean? They have some things that they probably still need
You
to
ain't
figure
got nothing
out.
in that bank account. You wasn't even
Stop
working.
trying to
on
play
it
Lawrence.
for
Lawrence
4
has
years.
heart and integrity. Okay. The first,
If anything, you
scene,
might owe her money for paying all those bills and everything.
the first scene I want to see for episode 2. I want to see Issa in
Season 2, you mean?
Season 2. I want to see her in the living room by herself with the Best Buy shirt on, crying, eating ice cream, and drinking liquor. That's what I
Ben
want to see.
Jerry's?
Yes, that's what I want. I want to
Why
see her
does this
suffer.
make you so happy?
It did, because we don't see this on TV. The roles were reversed, because usually it's the other way around. The man cheating on the woman, everybody upset at the man, yada, yada, yada. This was the first time we saw a guy get done dirty and then do the respectful thing and wait till they break up to go bang the
That's
chick.
true.
He could have been banged since episode 2. Drop one of Clues bombs for Lawrence, damn it. I love it.
He was trying to get put out. I mean, let's keep it real. He need a roof over his
Oh, you
head.
didn't think he had nowhere to go? He could have went somewhere. He could have went to Tasha's.
That is a
What,
fact.
after one smash? Come on now.
I mean,
Hey, he put it down. You saw he was in it down from the back.
You think Tasha ain't smashing nobody? The way she was so aggressive with him, you don't think she does that to anybody else?
Damn, he's a hater today. Wow.
I'm just saying, you think she just did that to Lawrence?
You see the emotions you bring out of these women?
Where does this come from?
I'm just saying.
They so
I
mad.
stand up
They
for
so
my
mad
women.
that we right for once. For once, men are right, and they so mad about it. Oh man!
Go on with your little
hail
Tasha.
Lawrence.
Where does this come from?
But she's definitely,
Well, Lawrence, we appreciate you for joining us.
Jay
AKA
Ellis is his
Jay
name,
Ellis.
sir. Jesus Christ.
Well, Lawrence, they know him as Lawrence.
Yeah, you getting the Urkel status though. You see Jaleel White now, you be like, "What up, Urkel?"
That's what it
And
is.
is there anything else that you want to promote since you're up here? We know you from Insecure as Lawrence, but what else?
I got a movie called Like Cotton Twines that's on UMC right now.
Oh, I just was looking at that.
Like Cotton Twines.
Like Cotton Twines. Yeah, I got the opportunity.
Sound like a slave movie.
It actually is.
Okay.
It's child slavery. I got the opportunity to shoot in Ghana, Africa last year for about 6 weeks, and it was an absolutely amazing experience. It's about a young girl. I play a teacher. One of my students basically gets forced into slavery, and so this teacher kind of goes on this fight to get her out of slavery and then educate her while she is enslaved. So
it's religious slavery.
Religious slavery, yeah. So that just came out on UMC about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So how is this Muslim ban affecting you?
It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I was raised to be a lover of all, you know what I'm saying, until somebody does you wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like our Muslim brothers and sisters, our Jewish brothers and sisters, our Christian brothers and sisters, Buddhists, no matter, agnostic, whatever, like everybody, deserves a safe place. Mm-hmm. And I think it's where it reflects poorly on us as a country.
Yes.
And as a people, if we can't be there for each other, and if we can't provide just basic safety and shelter and food and water for people who need it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I think it's bullshit.
Okay.
Well, there you have it. Jay Ellis, a.k.a. Lawrence from Insecure. It's the
Are you
Breakfast
going to watch
Club.
the show, Envy? Finally, you
I
can
gotta
catch up
man.
now.
I've been running a lot, man. I've been doing a lot of running
you
and traveling.
can watch it right on
It's
your
on HBO on Go.
iPad. You can watch it on your
iPads.
laptop.
I'm
Whatever.
gonna try to
You'll
get
enjoy
in this
it.
thing. My wife watches. I just haven't caught it yet. All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in